A powerful encounter between Jesus and an unclean spirit. We dwell this Sunday the Gospel passage of Mark chapter 1, 21 to 28. This passage not only reveals the authority of Jesus, but also holds valuable inspiration and message for our lives. In the scene, Jesus enters the synagogue and begins to teach in Capernaum. The people are astonished, not just by his words, but by the authority with which he speaks. Suddenly, a man with an unclean spirit interrupts, recognizing Jesus as the Holy One of God. With a command, Jesus silences the unclean spirit, leaving the people in awe. Do we recognize the authority of Jesus in our lives? How often do we allow the noise of the world to drown out his teachings in our lives? Our busy lives, constant distractions, and the pressures we face can make it challenging to truly listen to the voice of Christ. As we reflect this Sunday, let's reflect on how we can intentionally create moments of silence and solitude to hear his words with clarity. The passage from Mark challenges us to confront the unclean spirit within us. While we may not face literal demonic possession, there are aspects of our lives that distance us from God, but it is sinful habits, negative attitudes, or unhealthy attachments. Jesus has the authority to silence these destructive forces if we allow him into our hearts. What it means to be in a practical sense, to examine our conscience regularly, seeking the sacrament of reconciliation, and actively working to remove anything that hinders our relationship with God. It might involve breaking free from addiction, forgiving those who have wronged us, or making amends where necessary. The authority of Jesus is not just a historical fact, but a present reality in our lives. If we open ourselves to his transformative power, how can we experience true freedom in Christ? There was a communal response in the gospel. People in the synagogues were not isolated individuals. They were community witnessing the authority of Jesus together. This challenges us to recognize the importance of a faith community. Our journey of faith is not meant to be solitary, but shared. Let's support one another in recognizing and overcoming the unclean spirits in our life. As we leave this Sunday after the worship, after the Holy Mass, the Eucharist, the source and summit of Christian life, may we carry with us the recognition of Jesus' authority, the courage to confront the unclean spirits within, and a commitment to support one another in a communal journey of faith. May these practical actions and genuine openness to authority, may we experience the liberation and freedom that Jesus brings. All were amazed and asked one another, "What is this?" A new teaching with authority. He commands even the unclean spirits and they obey him. His fame spread everywhere throughout the whole region of Galilee.